All right. I finished off listing what I started listing yesterday, so I'm done with that. I'm probably going to have to go to one of my other buildings and find another container because I have some more stuff like that, but I don't have anything to put it in right now. So I can't list it until Oh, actually, I do have the whatever the hell those boxes are called. Anyway, went to ship packages and stopped in because Tuesday is normally the best day to go to the Goodwill that's across the street from the post office, because that's when they're heavily stocking everything. So yeah, that's what I did, and wound up with a cart full of old VHS. I know something funny. So you can see the price there. That's not what she charged me. She didn't scan that. She scanned one of these that says $1.49 instead of that. She never charges me the full price. I think that cashier has a thing for me. It's creepy because she's old enough to be my grandmother. If you see these, the sing-along songs VHS or whatever, they can be really good. They don't sell for much, but they do tend to sell fast. Actually, any of the old children's VHS sell well for some reason. I picked this up just because it's sealed. I don't know if it's actually worth anything. It's sealed, so I picked it up. And I forgot to mention, this is already listed. I just added it to a listing that I already have because I find that set all the time and it sells, so I pick it up every time I see it. And I wound up making a new friend. There's a new reseller moved into town, and we go to the same Goodwill, so he was telling me that, and not only that, we actually went we go to the same Goodwill, we go to the same post office, because we both went to the post office and then turned around immediately afterwards and went to Goodwill. I thought that was funny. You can see I found several. This one's not sealed, but I don't remember ever seeing this particular VHS before, so usually if I haven't seen it, it's worth something. Whoops. Anytime I see the ones that have multiple VHS, I grab them. So that's why I grab those, because I've had really good luck with the ones that have 2 or more VHS. I don't know anything about that one either. Alright, well, I'm going to get these listed and then I'll be back because I have a ton of stuff to list. I've already done 10 listings today, and I'm probably going to wind up with... I'm going to shoot for at least 50 listings today because I have plenty of stuff that I could be listing. So I'm going to get as much done today as possible. Alright. Oh, shit. I'm back with another Goodwill bag. I've already done 30 listings today, and it's not even lunchtime yet, so I'm doing fairly well. So, yeah. This is the type of shit I buy just because it's an easy listing and stuff like that sells for me. Other people can't sell it, but I can. I don't get it. Just like these dolls, I could sell. But no one else ever looks at them. The thrift stores that I go to are always packed full of just random bags of toys, so I always buy them and sell them. Just like this shit. Nobody ever looks at it. Another one of these scanners, the barcode scanner. This is the second one I've found in less than a week, and they go for decent money. I think the last one I listed for like $85 or something. That's what they go for. I'm assuming these are from Aladdin or something. I don't know. Handheld game. If you could find the whole set that goes with this, you're looking at really good money. I'm not sure. I'm assuming it would be really hard to find the whole set because the only thing I found was this part. And not sure if it'll even work because the button's jammed, but I know I'm going to make some decent money off of it just because of what the whole set goes for, and I only paid like, I think it was like $4 or $5. Yeah, $5 for it, so I'm going to make some good money on it. Alright, I'm back with another Goodwill bag. Okay, so we got the coffee maker. And we got a pair of Tony Lama boots that almost look brand new. And then we got a pair of I don't know how to pronounce it, I guess. Nokona, I don't know. They both look like almost brand new boots, so they should sell. Way behind schedule again today because I was in the house eating lunch and one of my idiot dogs decides to kill a bird and take it in the house. And then some random guy shows up in a dually because the GPS does not work where I live. So he couldn't figure out where the hell he was or where he was supposed to be going. Hopefully he figures it out because there's no way to use GPS out here. It does not work. His GPS was telling him that he was on a completely different street than where he actually was when he was at my house. These are... I don't know if any of these are worth anything. I'm assuming I can get something for them. You know. I shouldn't say I don't know. Actually, I know for a fact I can get something for all this. But I think the best find is probably this book set here. I think. I'm not sure. 100%, but I think that was the best find out of this stuff here. And then I have some more Dickies shorts. I just think it's funny that people from out of town come here, don't even know where the hell they're at, randomly drive on strangers' properties when it is not a good idea to do that here, because in this area you're more likely to get shot than have someone actually give you directions. There was just somebody that got shot for going on the wrong property not too long ago. Because half these people out here where I live at are trigger-happy maniacs. It pissed me off because he drove on my property, because I own a huge portion of the property out here, but my property goes all the way up to the highway, so I'm used to people driving around here. But at the same time, this is the first time I've ever found an Echo flannel. I didn't even know they made flannels. But anyway, I still tried to help him because I know GPS doesn't work here. Because I've tried to get stuff done out here before and end up having to basically hold the person's hand to guide them to my house because it's hard to find this place. And I just realized this is a woman's t-shirt, but I still should be able to sell it because it's an all over print. Got the pony all over print, which is one of the best ones you could find by Polo Ralph Lauren. But like I said, I don't know what any of this stuff is going to be valued at or anything like that. I'm assuming the VHS, since a lot of these are still sealed, are going to have some type of value, especially when they're some other language. I think that's Spanish. I don't know. And then you got Selena, brand new. They're not all brand new. The Arnold Schwarzenegger one's been open, and the Lucille Ball ones are open, but that one's brand new, and this one's been open. But the reason I got it is because I've never even seen or heard of that one before, so I thought it might have value. Anyway. Alright. I'm back with more Goodwill bags. I didn't get anything done as far as my reselling is concerned yesterday because I didn't get back home until it was late. It was almost dark when I got back because I had a ton of stuff I had to do yesterday. Anyway, this bag does not want to. Okay, so I got all these HD DVDs, like an entire fucking bag full, pretty much. And I got a season of Dexter, this brand new. And then I got an R. Kelly CD. Can't stand a piece of shit, but for some reason people still buy his stuff. I don't get it. And this one I got, I've never even seen this version before. This is like a completely different version that I've ever seen before. And then I got two Barney VHS. Anyway, that's what I've found. Alright, I'm back with another bag from Goodwill this year. It's the other part of that. This is a extension kit for the thing that I I already showed you. And if I remember correctly, this thing will go for like 35 bucks or something. And I paid like $2 for it because this is one of the half off. It was blue, and I think everything except for red and black were half off that day for some reason. These were also half off, so they were $1. And I found a whole stack of books by this same author, so I'm going to lot them up together and sell them that way. Alright, here's the other part of that lot of books that I showed in the previous video, plus another little book lot. Most resellers on TikTok probably never even look at the books, but it is what it is. Alright, I'm back with another bag. This Goodwill had at least a cart full of Ray Dunn canisters. I didn't buy any of them because they had them all priced at like 25 bucks each. And they were all full price. They were the colors that weren't a part of the sale they were having. So I left them all. Someone else probably bought every single one of them for 25, 40 bucks each. Because, yeah, that's what they were. 25 bucks for some of them, and some of them were 40. I left every single one because I didn't think it was worth it. But I grabbed these because I figured, and there's another one in another bag somewhere, but I figured someone will want these. And these were a part of the sale, so this one was $1.50 and this one was $1. Alright, I'm back with another bag from Goodwill. Here's the other canister that goes with those. This one was also $1.50. We got a vintage full zip sweater. Rugby sportswear. Figured someone will want it. It almost looks like Seattle Seahawks colors. When I saw it from far away, that's what I thought it was. And it wasn't until I actually looked at it up close that I figured out that it wasn't. This one was the first thing I found. Brand new with tags, Von Dutch. It was red tag. So I paid $6 for it, but I don't care. Because even a t-shirt is going to bring some decent money. Got a Roper, pearl snap, crazy color. Yeah, the video doesn't do it justice. This is like insane colorway or pattern or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Even in 4K on an iPhone, that doesn't do it justice. That's like crazy color. In person, that is crazy. Got an LL Bean flannel. I don't find these as often as people like K-Way. I think it's probably because other resellers that hit the stores that I hit are looking for them. I really don't pay attention to them most of the time. This is a new to me brand. I felt the quality and knew it was something. It wasn't until I did some research that I found out it's actually a good brand. I was going to buy it no matter what as soon as I felt the quality, because if you do this long enough, you start to be able to touch something and you know it's good. This one, don't know why it was still there, but or how it even got here, because don't know how a Rodman shirt was here, because I didn't know anyone in this area liked him, but it is what it is. And yeah, it's vintage, made in USA, as you can see. Got some issues, like there's a stain right there and some other, yeah, right there. But being that it's vintage, I can still sell it like this. Alright, I'm back with another bag from Goodwill. Let's see what's in it. Open it up the way stuff will come out. That would be nice. Got a polo. That polo, I've seen that there for last 3-4 months, but because of the way the tag is, I never could tell what it said until this time I was there and the light hit it just right to where I could actually see what it said for the brand. Because that thrift store, it's hard to make out anything because the lights are really dim in that thrift store. Anyway, the Echo shirt, like I said, seems like every other video I've said something about that brand. I can sell it. Other people say they can't, but for some reason, every time I list it, I can sell it. It's not the best selling brand that I have, but got a Wrangler Pearl Snap. Nothing special, but it'll sell. That's the whole point. It's finding things that I know will sell. Got a Rag and Bone polo. It's not a brand I find much. I think that's only like the second or third time I've found anything Rag and Bone. Got another Wrangler Pearl Snap. We got a FUBU jersey. Double XL. Really heavy duty material. Like they used to make jerseys back then. But yeah. I don't know what it'll go for. It's not in perfect condition, but as you can see with all the bubbling in the letters and or numbers and everything, but it'll sell because for some reason people like these old FUBU items. I have like 2 or 3 other ones somewhere that I need to get listed. They're in my death pile somewhere. Got an Eli Cattleman Pearl Snap. I've been finding this brand a hell of a lot lately. I used to leave it behind, but with Western wear selling like it is right now, I started picking it up again. We got another Eli Kettleman Pearl Snap. Like I said, Western wear is selling like crazy right now, so I started picking it up again. I have been leaving it behind because there's, around where I go sourcing, there's always a ton of it. I've walked in thrift stores before and like half the rack would be Western shirts. So I got to the point where I was only picking up the really crazy looking ones because those are the ones that go for the most money anyway. But now I pick them all up. All right. I haven't been able to list because I've been busy with my other work in the entertainment industry. But I had some time, so I decided to make a video, or at least one video. I don't know how much time I'm going to actually have, but I'm going to show you what's in this bag and get this stuff listed because, like I said, I've had days where I couldn't list anything because I had no time to. I was busy with work. Okay. This is from one of the thrift stores I went to in California. Okay, let's see. It's mostly all shirts, I think. I think actually it is all shirts. Bonobos. Another Polo Ralph Lauren. Hopefully I'll have time to actually list all of it. Pendleton. This one, I don't know the brand. I just like the look of it. I don't know the brand, but the look of the shirt, I thought was enough to sell it. Nike Pro fitted. The reason I got it is it was only $4.79. Still does not want to come out. Okay. This one, someone else had already looked at it before me and they didn't put it back. So I grabbed it to put it back on a hanger, and then I decided to grab it because it's LL Bean. It's a heavy flannel. Really heavy flannel, actually. Not sure why they decided to put it back. Probably didn't like the price, so I don't know. This is not easy. I'm filming like 5 feet away from the container I'm putting the clothes in. So I keep having to lean almost to where I'm almost falling over. Another LL Bean. decided to give this a shot and see if I can sell it. It's not something I typically pick up, so we'll see. Another LL Bean. All right. So I'm going to show you what I've found. Well, this will be one bag of stuff I found at Goodwill a few days ago. If I can get the bag open. That would be nice. Anyway. This is a brand I'd never heard of before. Looks like I could probably get like 25 bucks for it, which is the business model I have now. It's okay if I don't make as much as I normally would on something. Then we got Tommy Bahama. This is a, what was this one? 2XL. Trying to see what material it is because I forgot. Hopefully it's something good because, yeah, it's linen, which is what I assumed it was. Don't mind the mess. This building is piled up. I know that. It's a death pile. The majority of stuff in here is unlisted. We got another one. Yep, this is linen too. I could tell by the feel of it. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, that's definitely linen. And I think this is 2XL too. Anyway. We got some overalls. If I remember right, when I looked these up, I think it said I can get like 35 bucks or something. Not very much. I found some in the past that I sold for more than that. It just depends on the brand, just like everything else. This one, I was unable to find anything like it. And there's only one by this brand that sold on eBay. And it wasn't a denim jacket. It was some other sort of, like, I think it was like a leather jacket or something. But this has to be worth something. It's too crazy not to be. And look at the way it, just the way it looks. It looks like they took a bunch of pairs of jeans and just made them into a jacket because of the way the sleeves are and everything else. But this is vintage and it's made in the US, so I don't know. I have no clue what it's going to go for. But it should sell. It's a women's denim jacket, vintage. I don't know what it's going to go for. I'm not even going to try to guess because I have no fucking clue because I've never found that brand before. It'd be nice if the damn thing would go in there. Come on. Okay. Carhartt. I pick up every pair of Carhartt I find. Even though they only go for like 35 bucks a pair, it's worth it. Even at 10 bucks.